And when I saw this, my reaction was,
what?
How? And especially why? But then I also saw that people were excited about this. And I'm like, what kind of world are we living in? Well, hello, my lovely nestlings, and welcome to today's video where I'm going to bitch about makeup collabs. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm 45 from the Netherlands, hence the accent. If you love bitching about makeup just as much as I do, if you want to be entertained, if you want to hear about brands that no one else is talking about, and if you are slightly orcish like me, then this is the channel for you. Subscribe now, become part of my nestlings, because honestly we are having a blast here on the internet. Let me explain slightly orcish. It means olive. Yes, if you are an olivey, you are orcish, you are one of mine. Well, everyone is one of mine. Just a lot of people don't know it yet. Never mind. Let me explain how I kind of came up with this idea. I'm doing a weekly new makeup releases series on my channel. And I see a lot of fun things. I see a lot of weird things. I see a lot of questionable things. And that was kind of, that I was like, I want to talk about that. So let's just start with the collab that I was like,
what the actual F is this?
Which is the collaboration between NYX and La Casa del Papel. What was it called again? Basically, Money Heist. Oh yeah, La Casa de Papel. Why? Why? Who asked for this? Was there anyone in the universe who was like,
yeah, I want a Money Heist collab with NYX?
I have to be honest, I have not watched Money Heist. I have seen it come past on Netflix, but it's not my type of show. I'm speechless. For me, NYX is a brand that I'm like meh about. The products that I have tried I really do like. Most of them I really do like. I think that their eye pencils, for instance, are amazing. I love their glosses. You know, there are things from NYX that I really do like. Hell, one of my favorite is their Lift and Snatch brow pen. But a lot of the time NYX for me is like meh. And then they do something stupid like this. And then I'm like, really NYX? Really? There was a bunch in this collab. And also I don't want that thing looking at me, that mask.
No.
But we're not done with NYX. So let's go to the next one. Because what did NYX also do? They did this with Tetris. This could have been so cool. This could have, it's still a weird collab, but it could have been so cool. I grew up with Tetris. First it was on the first phones. It was one of the first games that you could do on your phone. I also had a Game Boy. Yes, I'm that old. I know. I love Tetris. This though, it's just a big ass palette. That's it. It's a big ass palette. And then they have on the inside of the palette, they kind of have then those shapes, you know. No, they should have made the shapes monochromatic. This is just one of those big ass tabletop. Listen, I have a big collection. I distinctly remember when I started with makeup, when I started my makeup journey, I was looking at bigger palettes because it's more efficient. You get a lot of different colors, especially if you don't know what you like. So I understand why they are bigger palettes. I understand why people love bigger palettes. For me now, in my collection, I find that I don't grab for bigger palettes often. But that's personal preference. But this, I have a desk here. I would have to clear my entire fucking desk to just use this palette. And I have some big palettes here. I have the Love Tahiti, and I have two of the bigger palettes from Be Perfect. But this though, and you cannot even see that it is for Tetris when you look at the color story. There's nothing that says this is Tetris. This is just such a...
No.
Okay, so another one that comes to mind that I obviously cannot find a picture of right now is MAC. And I usually don't talk about MAC on my channel because MAC is not cruelty free. But that collab that they did with The Sims. And it wasn't even a new palette. I will probably find a picture and I will put it up. I don't play The Sims anymore. I used to in the beginning. I used to play The Sims a lot actually. And I know that MAC basically has makeup in the game. But if you're going to do a collab with The Sims, the first thing that you think of is a green, right? That green thing on top of those heads. The palette that they came out, it was not even a new palette. It was just a very old, boring palette that they probably had laying around collecting dust somewhere. And they just slapped on a new sticker. I don't even know if it came out this year or if it was last year. But for me to remember that, while not... I'm not interested in MAC at all. And MAC can do very, very pretty things. But I'm not interested in MAC. But that one... is even still in my mind. And it was just... I know people like the word cash grab. That was truly a cash grab. It was just ridiculous. Okay, what else do I have? Let's see, what is this? Oh yeah. This was also something so extremely weird for me at least. Let's go to BH Cosmetics. I love BH Cosmetics. I think that they have done a lot of things very, very well. And then they did this. This is the collab with Iggy. It's the Totally Plastic collection. Totally 2000s, totally plastic. I have no idea who Iggy is. But when I saw this... I thought of a lot of brands, but not BH Cosmetics. I was thinking of W7. I was thinking of maybe even Makeup Revolution, but more along the lines of kind of W7, though, you know. And then I saw that this was BH Cosmetics and I was like, huh? There are more basically celebrity collabs that I'm like, really? I get it, because celebrities sell. You know, before YouTube, think back of the commercials on TV. You know, it was celebrity this, celebrity that, and still, and I get that. But this, I was like... And the fact that BH Cosmetics is not known for its plastic packaging. They have cardboard palettes. For years they have had cardboard palettes. And then they came out with a plastic collection. I think the pun is fun. I think that's fun, that they are calling it Totally Plastic and then they have plastic packaging. But I'm like, huh? Honestly, if they would have collabed with Makeup Revolution, I would have said, yeah, that makes sense, because they're known for their wonky collabs. We will get to Makeup Revolution in just a bit, but this I did not get at all. And also the names. I don't know. BH Cosmetics for me, it's just one of those brands who is, I don't really want to say classy, but they're not... You know, like Too Faced with the Better Than Sex. They're not like that. This is like that. And I was like, but that's so not on brand for BH Cosmetics. From at least the way that I see them. But maybe I'm mistaken. Let me know your thoughts down below. What else do I have here? Morphe. Yeah, Morphe has a lot of questionable collabs. But I basically pulled... Oh yeah, I pulled actually one collab that is in a few different things. And that's their collab with Coca-Cola. I find it weird. Food and makeup could be two loves, but it's kind of wonky, right? It's kind of weird. And then with Coca-Cola. So if you are collabing with sweets, you have different colors, you know. For the sweets. Morphe is known for their big ass, basically brown palettes, you know. And then they are collaborating with Coca-Cola. But Coca-Cola is basically brown, red and white. And black. Okay, you can go for cherry cola and then add a cherry red. Or maybe even a green for the stem. You can go to Diet Cola, but then you basically just go to the cans, you know. The packagings, and I was like, I did not get it at all. So I have a few of those. I have here, what is this? The Unity collection from Morphe. Because it's not just one. No. They have done Coca-Cola, they have done Cherry Cola, and they have done Unity. 1971 Unity, Flower Power, Coca-Cola collection. I'm not that versed with Coca-Cola. I don't drink Coca-Cola. I don't understand this. Looking at the collection, the way that it's looking, I'm like, it's fun. It's kind of funky, you know, it's the 70s. I like that. I like that theme. Then I saw it was Coca-Cola and I was like, huh. Looking at the color story of this particular palette is not that bad. But it ain't Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola's brown. And we know Morphe can do a lot of different brown tones, but yeah. And then, yeah, here, the Cherry Coke collection. Then I'm like... Also, the weird thing about this was, when I saw this, I saw the tin. So I was like, huh, you know, Too Faced or even Makeup Revolution. Morphe has never done anything like this. And then with Cherry Cola, they came out with a tin, and then basically you have a brown palette with a red and an orange. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. What else do I have? Oh yeah, we're not done with Morphe yet. I have one thing from Morphe here. I actually, looking at this, I was like, who was this again? And I forgot it was Morphe. Because they have also collaborated with Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids, it's not a thing here. I think it's sweets. I think. But it's not a thing here. But that's besides. Looking at, when I see this particular picture, I don't know, thinking of Hip Dot, or I'm not thinking Morphe. So in that sense, that could be a good thing. I think that the color story of the palette is fun because it's a very colorful palette. They have embossing in the sponges, so I will give them A for effort. But I don't get it. I truly don't get it. The whole food theme collabs. There are more franchises that I'm like, that's weird. Let's see. Let's pull one. Let's pull one more. Let's see if I have a single one. Yeah, let's end with this one, because this is maybe the weirdest collab of them all. And it is Benefit and Crocs. And when I saw that, I was like, what the actual F? What? Now, I'm not hip, apparently, because I have Crocs. Yes, I do. I have had Crocs for... I think I have these for 10 years. They are very comfortable. I would not want to be recognized in them because... I do have to say, I saw a pair of Crocs on AliExpress. Those were stiletto Crocs. If I can find it and I feel fancy, I will put a picture up. Those I think are fun. Those I think are fun. I know, I don't know who I am, but that's okay. The normal Crocs, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. No one is sexy in Crocs. Honestly. No. No. Crocs are for walking around in the house. That's it. And then to collab with a makeup brand to make, I don't even know, bedazzling bits. I know that Benefit is in Europe. Benefit is popular. I wish Benefit was cruelty free. That's why I have never talked about this. But this is just a collab that I cannot pass up to bitch about. And when I saw this, my reaction was,
what?
How? And especially why? But then I also saw that people were excited about this. And I'm like, what kind of world are we living in? Now, if you love Crocs, you do you, boo, and I will love you. But don't go tell me this is hip. No. No, 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 no. I think this is the most insane makeup collab that I have seen to date. And I'm going to end on this bang, because this is just... I don't have anything to surpass this for this video. I don't. No. I did have a lot of fun though with this. Searching for them, it's a lot of fun. I still have more. I still have more saved in the folder Weird Collabs. And as I said, there are brands that are notorious. For instance, Hip Dot, Makeup Revolution, but also Colourpop. I can name a bunch. I kind of curated it down a little bit. But if you have any weird collabs, it doesn't matter from which brands, but it has to be with a makeup brand, let me know. Tag me on Instagram, because I think this would be a very, very fun series. I did not think that I would have this fun filming this. I want to kind of keep this one going, because the weird collabs are not done yet. And what am I asking for a weird collab? Even like Benefit and Croc, a collab that is like... what? But also, you know, a collab that could have been a good, like for instance Tetris, which is still a weird collab, but that was executed very, very badly. I have a few of those still left. Let me know if you want to see part 2, 3, 4, 5. Send me on Instagram your weird collabs and I will save them in the folder as well. And we will talk about them again, because I had a lot of fun. And then this is it for today. Yeah, these were my picks of today. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And more of this type of video will come for sure. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening. May your foundation always match your neck, and I will see you very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.